Hello everyone and welcome to Collector Creations. In this video, I will be doing something that I don't really do that much. Whoa, look at me, I'm on the camera. Anyway, hello, this is Collector Creations. In this video, I have been requested to make a full collection update. And given my collection keeps shifting through various variations from different pop vinyls and different sodas, the way I display it is always different, to the point that even in probably a week's time, I'll be getting a little display shelf, so I'll be changing this display even again. But I've been asked to do a whole collection video, and I figured, look, I've got a lot of stuff in now. I'm still expecting a lot of stuff, so the only problem with doing oh my god, why am I doing this to myself? The problem with making a collection video, for me in particular, is the fact that my collection keeps growing, but it also shrinks at the same time at a similar capacity. I will buy something, I will sell something. I will buy something, I will sell something. Usually I'm selling to buy more stuff, usually I'm selling for room. And I'm usually buying because I can't help myself. So let's dive into it. Alright, there's a lot of shit to break down. So if I have anything that is UV sensitive or glow-in-the-dark, I will not be showing off its glow-in-the-dark nature, despite how cool that could be. I will eventually do another glow-in-the-dark video, or just do individual reviews for different products, but it's hard to find the time to film a lot of the time, so, and managing two different YouTube channels, I don't make it easy for myself. So let's just dive into it. Alright, so this is my bedroom, my main room where I display all my stuff. It's not a very big room, so I can't display a lot of stuff, unfortunately. To the point that most of my sodas are in a box underneath my bed. The figures are out on the shelf, but the cans are stored away because I can't even display them most of the time because there's just not enough room. I also have 3 dogs, so I'm going to have to consistently go and tell them to stop barking at whatever neighbours are around. So let me do that now. First of all, we're going to go a bit mobile here. When we look at the top of the bookshelf, which as you can see has quite a lot of stuff on it, I do plan to, again, move stuff around. I consistently change it every couple of weeks. I don't know if that's an OCD thing, I don't know, anyway. I do have my Blade Runner pop vinyls here, including the Chase and the 3 Commons. I do have the other ones in the theatre room, which I'll be showing off later. I have myself a Wally and a Mothman. There are even more boxes up the top there, but they're all empty. The pop vinyls are all in shelves. You've got more myths, as you can see over there. My Doctor Who collection, including my Doctor Who Grail, the 10th Doctor's NYCC pop, which is actually my favourite episode of Doctor Who, which is really cool. And of course the glow-in-the-dark variant, because I love glow-in-the-dark. Got ourselves a Suicide Squad bundle. Got some Avatar. I got a little Spider-Man over there, next to my Super 8 camera, and a Gudetama plushie. I'm not exactly planning to take a lot of this stuff off the shelf, so it's mostly going to be a point and shoot while I try to move my tripod, because it's the tallest capacity it could currently be. Wow, I make this so hard for myself. So I apologise for all the amateur camera work. The Godzilla there isn't actually mine, it's a birthday gift from my mate. Got myself a Jester hat. That's not really even a collectible, it's just a thing I got in Europe when I was there, like 15 years ago. I've got more pop vinyls to display. That's a fake Chucky, I will mention, to the point that I actually plan to, I've ripped off most of his ligaments. I plan to colour him up with some more blood. I did actually have the official one, the actual release, but he was so terrifying I sold him off because I didn't like him. Kind of ironic in a way. I have 2 of these tubs. I previously had this full of all the different variations of the Joker except for the New York Comic Con one, because I don't like the New York Comic Con release. So of course one of the Jokers is up there. And the other Joker's behind Kong over here. There he is. I was wondering where he was. I got some Harley Quinn over there. I have 2... I can't move this because otherwise they'll all fall over, so I'll just kind of show it this way the best I can. I do have 2 Alien Pops. I've got Ripley holding Jonesy. I've got the other Ripley from Aliens. I've got Columbia behind there. She's a little damaged on the actual pop. You obviously can't see it, but you can see that there is still a sticker on the box. But I do have Dr. Frankenfurter. I did have the whole collection. I sold off the other 4 I made way too much money on it, so I ended up using that to buy some really expensive figures that I really wanted to get, so it traded off well for me, but I wanted to keep my favorite two characters, and I figured, look, they'll probably end up selling again for another really good bloody price, so it is what it is. I don't like having to sell all my stuff a lot of the time, but I'm the kind of person who will periodically have something. I will buy something because I want it. I'll own it for a while, whether it be a couple of weeks, a couple of months. It's usually a couple of months because let's be realistic. And then I'll maybe sell it off after a couple of months to a year. I had them for about 8 months and then just sold them off. I also don't like the old-fashioned designs for pop vinyls. I prefer the newer ones. They always look better. So I do have a collection of books as well, mostly non-fiction. No, wait, non-fiction's real. Mostly fiction. Well, actually, some of it's non-fiction because it's about movie books. So I've got like stuff about movie posters and horror movies, especially horror movies. Got some Lovecraft, 2 different Lovecraft books, and Sherlock Holmes. Some more stuff on Alien and Godzilla and film in general. David Lynch, French cinema, more Alien and Blade Runner, and a whole bunch of shit. I even have the Blade Runner spinner in there, if I can show it off. Like I said, small room, so it's very cramped to be able to show stuff off. I had this previously well below my actual... Oh, sorry. I had this well before below my actual shelf, but I've moved it up in the air. It's cute. It cost me way too much because it's like $60. I don't mind it. It's cute. I like it. Going further down, I guess I want to just focus on whatever general figures I have, pop vinyls included. So it's even hard to kind of pin down what exactly I want to show in my collection. So I've even, like, right here, like, you've got what is on the left-hand side here, you've got Woodstock, which is the pop vinyl figure that comes with Snoopy. I got it as a spare freebie when I bought some other pops for my dad, who I gave him all of the... I bought him all of the Peanuts pop vinyls, almost all of them. I've got a Hot Wheels card there of the red shell from Mario, because I like collecting little minifigures, like mystery box ones. Even like these two were from my cousin's wife in Japan, so they're from Mario Odyssey. I haven't even played the game, but like something like that is the Birdie Bots chain from the Universal Studios in Japan. Obviously, I've got a Coca-Cola bottle from Osaka. It says Osaka just on the side there. But I've also got the Flaming Jack from Incredibles 2. I have a Snoopy keychain, again from Japan, and I have Witchy Poo as well. So that just there is like, what is it, 5 different things? 3 pop vinyls, sure, but they all vastly change in what they actually are. Of course, we go down to my lower level, which even here we have such a vast display of things. I do display some of my new cans, as you can see with the 2 Alice in Wonderland ones. I have my grail of HR Pufnstuf. I love HR Pufnstuf. I've even got one of my only keychain pops. There being the Mysterio keychain. We've got a few chases and just overall pop sodas. Let me kind of flash a bit of a light on them. So, as you can see over here, we do have the Secret Squirrel, who is flocked and glows in the dark. We do have, she's just the common, but I really like her paint job and her design. She's from the Corpse Bride. You've got Jack Torrance as a common and as a chase. I pulled the chase from just a regular can, so I ended up buying the common separately. I got the common of HR Pufnstuf, which I prefer to the chase, despite how expensive the chase is. I bought this from overseas because, of course, it wasn't in Australia. You've got the common for Pennywise, the chase for John Wick, which I randomly pulled, the common for Edna, Batman, Superman, and Harley Quinn. There's even a Creature from the Black Lagoon, like, mystery mini over here. Like, that's how clustered this area here is. I plan to remove this whole entire section here of my Scott Pilgrim and Junji Ito books, which I have a lot of his books. I plan to completely take them out, put them on a different shelf, and put in a step ladder kind of design, an acrylic stand, so I can have these guys displayed better. because I just have so goddamn many of them. But like even in this little pocket here, you've got the Slimer mystery figure. I've got two little Zelda dudes from one of the games that my cousin gave me a few years back. Of course, we move over here. So yeah, you've got even more stuff over here. You've got the Audrey 2 pop vinyl. I really love Little Shop of Horrors, but I had Audrey 2 as a baby plant, and I sold that off because it was out of box, and I didn't really care. It's just one of those things. If it can make money, I can try to sell it. I have the adipose glow-in-the-dark version because it glows so beautifully. Dr. Manhattan, which I bought out of box. Hopefully I'll sell it one day, but he does glow really nicely. And of course the Zombie Mysterio behind him, who also I like how he bubbles and glows. Quite a unique figure. So I kind of used to have a horror selection. That's changed over the years. I got the Neomorph and his toddler, which is, again, something completely different. I disposed the box of him years ago because I bought him. He was one of my first ever pop vinyls. I even have this dude who is completely out of focus. Obviously it's No Face. If you didn't know that, it's No Face from Studio Ghibli from Spirited Away. Sorry. He's actually the mystery figure one because they came with a mystery box. I got this from the Ghibli Museum in Japan. This was a mystery figure one. It's one of those boxes where it will have like kind of a chase figure, but not really. It's like a mystery. You don't know what the final figure could be, but here are the other ones that you could potentially get. And I got this one, which was the mystery one. Which, of course, for me in particular, I was very happy about because I was like, this wasn't on the picture. That's amazing. Because I really wanted him to... I didn't want him to be big or goofy or anything. I wanted him to be as like his character as possible. And obviously, furthermore, we do have recent additions. We do have the limited to 500 pieces versions of Shaun and Ed from Shaun of the Dead. They are the bloodied variants, which is quite nice. You can see the sticker slightly down there. Hold on, let me just adjust a bit further, as you can see. Which is quite nice. I really dig that, how they're limited edition that way. Obviously, I don't need to get the limited edition ones. I could have just gotten the regular ones from Pop Culture, but I just felt like this was the ones I wanted to get. I also have a Creature in the Black Lagoon, which again is also limited to 500 pieces. It's one of those Hikari figures that they have, which again, 500 pieces, as you can see there. I think it's cool. It's a really interesting design. They've got a whole bunch of Hikari figures at Pop Culture and elsewhere, but I don't always care for the design. I'm always like trying to get the ones that fit the kind of color that the actual creature looks like, because I love the Creature in the Black Lagoon. So we go further down, and we have even more shit. So I've displayed these again differently. You've obviously got from, I don't know, right to left. You've got some Pokemon figures, all of whom were from Japan, except for the Pikachu. The Pikachu wasn't from Japan, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Pikachu was from PAX. Got a Pikachu frame. I've got a bunch of film books behind there. I've even got a bloody Vaporeon little keychain in there. Obviously, as you can see, I've got my Marvel group of sodas, including the Scarlet Witch chase and the Thanos chase. I've got some Twin Peaks back there as well as two different Laura Palmer's, my initial one, which was one of the first pop vinyls I ever bought. I disposed of the box years and years and years ago, but I ended up buying a new one in box just because it was like $15 and I wanted to have two, I guess. It's not really something I like to do. I don't really like to double up on the same figure, but you know, it is what it is. And of course, then we've got some more sodas down here, all common variations. You've got some more Twin Peaks with Bob and Dale and Audrey. And then, of course, you've got some more sodas as well from recent selections. I do have all my Chase cans there. I have 2 rows of cans, which I plan to all put them all in boxes just because they're making too much room, which is the annoyance about a soda. As much as they're cool and I love the design and they're small, there are so many of them and it's getting just annoying for me in particular. I guess I get kind of restless with this kind of stuff. But again, you got all Chase, all commons there. You got Disco Skeletor, who's probably the most valuable of the lot, but, you know, you got Neo from The Matrix, Samurai Jack, that Pan Am Express girl, so all that kind of jazz. Then we'll go down an extra row, and we've got some Flintstones. Behind them I have a Lego Harry Potter set, which I've buried away for now, just because it doesn't really stand on the shelf well. Like, it's from the Chamber of Secrets, which I like as a film, of course, but the set is just a tiny little... It's just that. So, yeah. It's not bad. It's pretty nice. You have the changeable heads as well. I've put the box elsewhere. I just thought it was cute at the time. I did want to buy the whole castle after I found out that there was a whole set for the castle, but I don't think I'm going to be spending my money on that. However, I did really like this design for the set. I thought it was a great idea of what they could do with the Lego for Harry Potter. And I had the money because I was going to watch a movie, and the movie was the same price, but we didn't want to go see the movie in the end. Then you've got, you know, more sodas, some black lights there. Got the chase of Raphael, but the rest of them are all commons. Captain Cutler, who I do display out of box because he's gorgeous, and I love it, but I do have his box elsewhere in a protector, as well as the rest of the Scooby Gang. The only one of these I don't have a box for is actually Velma, because she was so much cheaper out of box than in box. And the Japanese girl, I don't know what she's even from, to be honest with you. I just bought her from Japan, because she was cheap and easy to buy. Down at the bottom, we do have a Zoidberg figure, Bender, out of box, free Breaking Bad, bobbleheads, and a Rooster Teeth ballhead. Not much else down there. We'll move on to kind of my Grail selection. I've changed this again, because I always change the stuff in this room. You know, when you're in your own bedroom a lot, you end up changing it quite frequently. Especially when you're just constantly looking at it. So, oh look, it's me. Hi. Anyway, so we have my Grail shelf. I guess I'll try to open it up. I don't usually open this up too often, mostly because this door is magnetic. But here we go. So what do we have? We've got Scott Pilgrim at the top here. We've got Ramona and Gideon in their 3,000-piece box. I do, behind there, of course, yes, that is true. I have the Sex Bomb pack. I'll try and display it in some facet. But behind my Matthew Patel, you can see the limited edition STCC sticker. And I have all of them. I have yet to buy a protector for it, but I plan to soon. Obviously, I have all of the sodas, including the chase for Scott, and the chase for Todd, and the chase for MV. Which I dig. I'd love to get the chase of that Ramona eventually, but I got the blue head one because it was cheaper, and that was fine by me. Don't want to spend so much money on a goddamn soda. Then I've got Scott over there, and the Roxy Richter, the 2,000-piece SDCC one, if it'll focus. There you go, slightly there. And Ramona, of course. And another Ramona. I do sometimes take them out of the box, because I like them out of the box. Then we've got my Universal Monsters. I've got a whole range of stuff, from the glow-in-the-dark Frankenstein to the mystery minis. Of course, the chase of the Invisible Man, who I think is brilliant. The 2017 Mummy, who is hilariously bad, but I really like her paint job. The Medallion Mutant and the Creature glow-in-the-dark at the back. All three have remained in box since I bought them, especially the glow-in-the-dark one. But I do also have the metallic one, which I think is nicer to take out of the box. It has a nice texture to it, nice look and colour and everything. And just some more mystery minis and the regular pops. No glow-in-the-dark Bride, unfortunately. One day, maybe, one day. What do we have more? We've got Beetlejuice. We've got some glow-in-the-dark ones. I have a lot of them without boxes, unfortunately. I got the wedding suit versions. I love Barbara, but her legs are so goddamn heavy. Look at this. So this is one of my favorite designed pops, but her feet bend terribly because of how heavy her head is. So she's just slowly falling over, and it's kind of depressing because she's such a cool design. and I'm just going to have to lean her like that because she's just kind of broken. It's unfortunate, but I do have the Chase and Common of the sodas, and of course the Dante's Inferno set. And more Scott Pilgrim down here with the Cut Miyagi and Wild Swells and Lucas Lee over there. The boxes for Ramona and Kim Pine, and of course on the floor you can see there's 2 different Scotts, Kim Pine, even those 5-star ones, and they're all just in there, all having their fun. Over here, which is next to my desk, as you can see, I do have my big ass blacklight torch. It's huge. I do have my blacklight sodas, which are currently on display here, as well as my HR Puff and stuff, and my Dracula Chase. Also the Chase of Crash Bandicoot, the Common of Sonic, and Aang, and little child over here. I do have my Godzilla trilogy, all of whom I absolutely adore. I especially love, obviously, the NYCC one, which is exceptional. And my original glow-in-the-dark one, which I also absolutely love. And then, in this case, we've got some more horrors, including the Chase of the Werewolf and Jack Skellington, and even Pennywise. Yeah. I love this little display I have here. It's small, but I like it. I don't use this TV. It's a monitor for my computer, but I don't use the computer very much, unless I'm pretty much posting stuff, like literally posting stuff. Move over here, a little desk, bedside table area, where I've got some plushies from Among Us, The Creature in the Black Lagoon, and some Totoros, glasses case, and a Ditto, of course, why not? And a little Pac-Man arcade machine clock, as well as that time that I met Benedict Cumberbatch. Oh, happy memories. I've got a Pikachu plushie, a sword, a Star Wars figure, and a Stanley autograph framed on my old iPod, as well as just merchandise from Disney. And then we get to the big bed head. So I've got a bed that's very much so, you go pillows, and then you go little cabinets, including cabinets in here, of course. I don't store figurines in there because that would be a dumb idea. And then the ones on the top. These are mostly horror. It's a mixture. It's consistently changing. But I like to display them on here. Obviously, it's a big bed head. I don't like the idea of putting books on here. That seems dumb. So you got a Godzilla from Japan. You got some out-of-box pop vinyl. Some have and some don't have boxes. I'm not going to stipulate which ones because who really cares. But I really like displaying a lot of these. Obviously, there's the element of bobbleheads and glow-in-the-dark. The Bioshock 2, which I hunted down for about a month and a bit before I finally found them. And I absolutely love them. I wish I hadn't thrown out the boxes. But hey, there you go. Oh wait, there's me stipulating boxes again. Got some solar-panelled bobblehead Japanese figures. These are from Japan, as well as a signed picture from the American voice actress for Goku. A kind of Dragon Ball Z figure. I don't even know what character it is. It's like a rip-off version of Goku. I don't know. I don't really care. It's cool. It's cheap. Some Avatar. Some Myths. A little Halo figure. It's called Domes, I believe. Still, it's a mystery box one. Then you get my horror. So we've got Aang. He's the scariest one of all. One of my rarities is the bloody-eyed Go-Go from Kill Bill in a hard stack protector. We've got Nosferatu. We've got the Freddy Krueger. Carrie, one of my favourites. Signed Jason. Signed by Key something Hodder. I can't remember what his name was. I've drawn a blank. But he played Jason for like 4 of the films, as it shows there. That was from Mystery Box. I have a video on that. It's cool. You got the no-armed version of the Black Knight with the flesh wound, who I really like. I don't like the fact that you can see his eyes, but I like the fact that his arms are actually disconnected. As you can see there, there's literally blood in the stump. Also a fun Jack Skellington pop vinyl. Two of my favourite myths, the Medusa one, who I adore, and the Bigfoot, the snowy version. Got a Yoda, some art series with Skeletor, and even the common of Korra. I did have the chasers for Aang and Zuko, and I sold them off because that's how I do it. I've got more Avatar coming in the mail, so who really cares? I don't like the complete collection, it's not my jam. Bender, a signed version of Goku from the American voice actor, and the Loch Ness Monster. And now to the theatre room. And now we're in the theatre room. This obviously ranges from a whole display of mostly, obviously, movies. A lot of movies, which I'm not going to break down. If you want to check out how many movies I've got, go check out my other channel, Telecreations, where I show off how many movies I have. I really got to change the name of that channel. In terms of figurines, I do have a Dracula up there, the common. I like how he looms over the place, same as Mr. Hitchcock. And my two Twin Peaks figures as well, on the Twin Peaks from A to Z, from Z to A box set. Swinging around, and just further more stuff. Well, that's the wrong zooming. I've got some pop vinyls, of course. I have my Freddy Krueger, I think it's the NECA figure. It's the retro cloth figure. I really like it because it's got cloth. Anyway, that's fun. Got some premiums for Blu-rays if you care. An alien figure with the xenomorph and the facehugger. A little Rick. Mostly it was a Christmas gift, but I think he's cute. This was my first ever stand that I used to display pops. As you can see, it's a tier system. But I just have my Blade Runner commons, more Blade Runner at the top there, in the middle, a John Wick with his dog, and Always Sunny in Philadelphia, just because I like how they, just triumph over everything. It's great. Good fun. Then you've got Mr. Robbie the Robot, who's actually missing part of his antenna, as you can see there. I didn't know that until after I bought it, but I bought it out of box. It didn't really matter. It seems like it was a factory default anyway. And then, of course, my Ash vs. Evil Dead collection. My just Evil Dead collection in general. I do have the other Evil Dead Ash coming in the mail soon. We'll see how that goes. And Sam, who I've got his unmasked version coming in soon. H2O version of Michael Myers, which I hope that when the new one comes out for Halloween, that it actually says Halloween on the box, not H2O. If it does do that, I'll be buying that as well. And a figure for Michael Myers as well. I do have a Jason figure coming with this in this style, which I'm really keen on. He should be arriving in the mail next week. And of course, my Mysterio, who's Diamond Select that my girlfriend got me for Christmas. Christmas. I can't remember. It was like 2 years ago. Still. So how does this look? You've got the classic trio of Michael, Freddy, and Jason. 3 different branded guys. Well, these 2 are the same brand, but... yeah, Mysterio. You got Steelbook, Evil Dead, Akira, the premium, which is lenticular. The Alien premium, also lenticular, with Michael and Sam and another alien figure. And Rick, with Shaun of the Dead in the background. Another alien lenticular. More alien stuff and a robot. All the pop vinyls from Blade Runner to Blade Runner 2049 to John Wick to Always Sunny. To some of my dad's stuff, including 2 extra pop vinyls, some musical stuff, old cameras, and a gargoyle. I think it works. I don't know how well I like it, but it seems to work so far. I might rearrange it again soon, but we'll see. I think it works for now. Obviously, Freddy being different size is a bit weird, but that's alright. And as an overall, that is everything that I have. I do have stuff in my parents' room where they have the Peanuts pop vinyls that I bought for my dad, but I don't classify them as ones that I particularly own because I gave them to my dad, or I bought them for my dad for like Father's Day or for his birthday or whatever, because I know he really loves the Peanuts shows and comics and everything. He loves Snoopy. Anyway, why do you think our third dog is named Snoopy? But yeah, as I said, my collection shifts consistently. The only thing that really stays the same is the theatre room. I haven't changed the display in the theatre room for like 6 months. They've just stayed where they are, and that's about it. It will change mostly in the future if I ever get more horror pops, but obviously when the new Ash and Sam come in, I'll add them into it. But I like how they're displayed in here. It's a different atmosphere to my bedroom. My bedroom is crowded, and I don't like that. Plays on my... God, Indy. Plays on my head a little. I don't really like it. So hence why I kind of sell and buy and sell and all that kind of stuff. It's one of those things where I'll have a lot of packages come in one week, and my parents will be like, geez, you're spending so much money on, all these toys and whatever. I'm like, yeah, but I am selling stuff to make up for it, or I'm selling stuff. So it's one of those things. I'll make a list of things I'm going to sell, take a bunch of pictures, list them up on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, whatever. If they happen to sell, then that gives me more preference to buy other things, because I'm just, trading pretty much, instead of keeping the money, which I should be doing anyway. But yes, eventually I'm going to stop buying this shit, but it's just one of those things where it's like, I can't stop. I feel like I'm addicted to it. I don't know, it's concerning. But they just keep releasing characters that I like, and it's really, really bad. And I think most collectors get to that point as well, where it's like, oh my god, when am I going to stop? Never. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I might do this again in another 6 months. I think I did it maybe 2 or 3 months ago. I might do it around Christmas to kind of see how my collection has changed, because I know collection videos seem to be a really facade topic, like, oh, well, it's just their whole collection, whatever. But at the same time, mine always changes. Like, with my Blu-rays, I'm only getting more Blu-rays. I'm not selling them, I'm buying them. But, so hence the shelf keeps improving because I keep buying more. Whereas with my figurines, I'm buying a good amount, probably buying more than I'm selling, but I'm still selling quite a lot. It just doesn't look like it when, I reorganize the room to fit everything, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to start selling again. So, either way, thank you all so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more. I do have some separate videos for all the stuff I have here, and my previous collection video as well, which shows off different things that I used to have months ago. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Adios.